Okay, folks, we are at Tybee Island, Georgia.
Please check it on the map.
We're going to position ourselves behind that lighthouse right there. Once we get up, okay, 130, 140 feet, actually 150, that's pretty good. Just going to position ourselves to the northwest of that so we can look southeast. Oops, let's do a little orbit around this, shall we? Maybe about that distance there. And I am so sorry, folks. My hands are freezing. It's quite chilly out here. So there we go. That's a little bit more professional. So the sunrise should occur at about 7:18. You're looking at the Atlantic Ocean and the Tybee Island lighthouse. Just going to lower her down a bit. Actually, I've gone a bit further than I wanted to go because I can't see it. The lighthouse is between me and the craft. Come back here. All right, I don't see it still. I'll walk over here. Oh, there it is. The lighthouse is not between me and the craft. I was just looking in the wrong place. I've overshot where I wanted to be. Let's just go back to where I wanted to be. What have I done? Oh, I've rotated, not paying attention to what I'm up to. Okay, so now let's just orbit back to where we were, sort of like this, because I believe that the sunrise will occur more in that direction there. And I'm just going to check my position, make sure I'm not over houses. Let's do this. All right. Not over anyone's house, looks like. What is that right there? Oh, that's where I want to be, actually. Let's just go forward, go left. Come on. Yeah. Not many people can complain about that position, I think. Let's bring the craft down a bit more and hope that we're positioned for the sunrise. I think that we are. And meanwhile, folks, I'm going to sit inside my car. It's downright cold out there. If there's anybody in the chat, I can't see you. I'm sorry. This is a single device operation here, folks, because I don't have any Wi-Fi available, and I'm not willing to share the Wi-Fi on the phone today. Just sorry. Let's just do a little rotation, make sure that if we find that the sunrise is actually in a different position, I'll reposition the craft. But I think the bright spot is right in the middle of the screen there. So let's just, let's just leave it right there for now. So if anybody's in the chat, welcome. I thank you for joining. I was trying to think of something I might sing. I didn't really prepare for this, like I might have. I was so excited about possibly getting to here and doing this. I didn't even think about a show, perhaps, per se. But anyway. So I was toying with one that I know at least partially, and I may know it completely. We'll just see how it goes. It's another Victor Mecyssne song. He's the guy from Nashville, that was from Nashville. Let's just pan off to the right here first. Make sure that we're not erroneously missing something. I think not. Let's see, check the clock. We have about 4 minutes to sunrise, according to what I see. And yeah, It's the dead of winter and it's windy and cold, but something other than the weather's put a chill on my soul. Furnace ain't burning and something just ain't right. Baby blew out the pilot light. Standing at the window looking out at the snow, but my personal mercury's reading 40 below. Barely saw it coming, we never even had a fight. Baby blew out the pilot light. And then here there's a great harmonica piece. This song is probably 60% instrumental, and let's see if I got lost. Do 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 do. Freezing at the corner with the porch light on and no clue where that tiny blue flame is gone. No, that's how it ends. Sorry. Bedposts are covered with a layer of frost. Her stockings still in the corner, so casually tossed. I wake up shivering in the middle of the night. Baby blew out the pilot light. I don't know. Anyway, I've already blown the ending, sort of, except not the last lines. But no, I forgot. I did. Standing at the corner, looking out at the. No clue where that tiny blue flame is gone. My heart is doing donuts on a patch of black ice, 'cause baby blew out the pilot light. That's the best I can do. Sorry, folks. Oh, there's the sun. I see it starting to peak. So let's just shift off to the right just a tad. I did not press record. Dummy. And yeah, just a little tiny orbit here to that position. Don't go too far. So this is good. Again, if there's anybody in the chat, I don't see you because I'm using only one device. I did not share my Wi-Fi and or didn't share my signal as a hotspot. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But so that means I don't see the chat. I'm not using DU Recorder. I'm using just DJI Go 4. DU Recorder wanted an extravagant amount of money. It's a monthly fee of like $12 or something. I wouldn't mind paying. I wouldn't name a price, but I wouldn't mind paying some amount of money one time for that software. It's actually quite good, but that's extravagant. To pay them forever, no, I don't think so. Anyway. So this is the sunrise on Tybee Island, Georgia. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, which probably more people have heard of. But this is a great little vacation spot here. I happen to be standing in a parking lot, which is kind of cool. And I have put the craft directly behind that spot, that lighthouse from my perspective. So I'm just walking away from the car here a little bit so that I can see it. There it is. All right. So if the camera was really good, you'd be able to see me perhaps, but that's not what we came here for. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. I am flying the Zoom today. So just maybe something like that. How's that look? Is that a desktop wallpaper background or not? I don't know. Pretty good. I'm going to manipulate the EV. Problem is I can't see what I really want to see when I'm manipulating it. How's that? That might be a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. So that bright spot in the sky, I know not many of us get to see it very often, so I'll just remind you, that's the sun. Oh, I know what I can do. I started something last week and I wasn't able to finish it, but I think I can finish it now. Even though if my fingers are freezing, it shouldn't affect my brain too much. They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. They can't have much to do, so now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them anyway. In the way they will fit on our plate. Every way we can conjure to heat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato. Sometimes we ditch the skin to eat what is holding in. Sometimes we'd rather please have just the outside with cheese. They have eyes, but they do not have faces. I don't know if their feelings get hurt. Always hanging around in dark places where they only can stare at the dirt. Potato, 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 potato. Whew. I guess the use is scant for other parts of the plant, but that which is in view is eating potato too. I imagine them under their acres out in Idaho or up in Maine, maybe wondering if they'll be bakers or knishes or latkes are plain. Potato, 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 potato. All right, I got through it. Not without stopping, but I did get through it. I'm kind of sad that I can't sit in the car and see the craft at the same time, but I can't, so that's just the way it is. Because for that shot right there, the craft is directly, the lighthouse is directly between the car and the aircraft. Anyway, that's a sunrise in Tybee Island, Georgia, folks. I have 46% battery, so we have a few minutes that we can remain up in the sky. I hope you're enjoying this. Anybody who's joined, thank you for being here. I apologize that I cannot see the chat, so I keep repeating myself because I don't know who's joined and when and all that stuff. But anyway, I do love you all, and that is a fact. And I appreciate you taking the time to spend with me. That is another fact. So you get 2 facts in a row. I hope that's not too much for you. Anyway, I'm looking at a marker here. Tybee Island was named by the Indians who came from the interior to hunt and fish. Settled since the beginning of the colony of Georgia, it was the scene in 1775 of the first capture by the first provincial vessel commissioned by any Congress in America for naval warfare in the Revolution. When a Georgia schooner captured an armed British vessel laden with military stores. Sorry UK folks if you've joined. I apologize on behalf of those stupid idiots in 1775 that couldn't get along with their mother country. What can I say? Just because they talk funny. There is a pelican directly above me. Well, there's a wind, so I guess that's okay. I guess I want him to be directly above me, don't I? That is cool. When I say directly above me, I mean personally, not above the craft. So, sunrise, folks. We're at 39% battery. And I put the camera down here for just a moment We're directly above, or we were a minute ago. Oh well, I've lost it. Almost directly above a helicopter landing pad. There we go. That was accidental, sort of. Anyway, I'm going to move back to the right just because the shot's better. I don't expect any helicopters today. It's windy and it's cold, and there's no reason to for people to be out here other than those idiots that have drones and want to share their sunrise. If you know anybody like that, you know that the ocean is leaning to the left. Let's see if we can fix that. It's kind of late to be fixing it now, but adjust gimbal. We'll just oops, I'm going the wrong way. That's more gooder. That's better. So we're at 32% battery. We still have some time. In front of me is a, what is that? Battery Garland, 1890. I think it says 1890. Let's just take a closer look at that, shall we? We'll move away from our sunrise. I'm going to climb up in the sky here to about 200 feet or so. That's 212. And not that I need to. I'm just being ultra careful. Plus, as I understand, the people around this area are not at all excited about drones. And I just don't want to push that at all. I don't want to make them, I don't want to give them reason to set laws. Anyway, so you can probably hear the craft is very close to me now. And let's just take a look at that sign. Now that should be pointing almost, let me get directly below it so I can align this thing. Okay, a little to the left. See if we can read that sign. This is a nice little experiment here. Now if we can find the sign, maybe not. Maybe not. Camera down. Zoom in some more. Actually, we're zoomed in all the way. Nope, I don't see it. All right, craft up. That's the Atlantic Ocean, folks, for those who don't quite know their geography. And actually, let's bring it back down again and take a look at that nice reflection here. I have a histogram in my way. I can move that. Oh yeah, looking pretty good, I think. So 22% battery. Just waiting for it to get closer to 15%. The craft is directly above me now. And so I'm not worried about that. This is 20% battery. So I'm happy to be able to share with you guys a nice sunrise. It's beautiful, I think. And I'm also happy, although I don't know yet who's in the chat. I know somebody must be, and I appreciate you being there. And you know what, even if you're not, I still appreciate you folks, because it seems like you're always there for me, even though I'm not always there for you. So in spirit I am. All right, folks, that's 18%. I'm just going to end this thing. We'll bring the craft down and
We'll go to the home point
cancel
in 10
return to
seconds.
home. So, where's that boy? There he is. Oh, I'm zoomed in, I forgot. We could have done a much better job on that reflection. You know what, let's go back up. Just for fun. Yeah, I know. Sorry, folks. There you go. So I'm gonna zoom in slowly, capture the screenshot that you want. Come on, zoom in slowly. There we go. Now it's doing it. Pretty cool. I'm at 13% battery, but as you know, it's directly above me. There we go. All right, so hope you enjoyed that little, 8 seconds. It's going to land in its current location. All right, so I can't make that go away, so I can't see the screen. Anyway, that looks like the camera's about right, so thanks again for joining. We'll see you next time, right here on Hee Haw.